Ever seen a celebrity do an impression of another celebrity right in front of them? From hilarious reactions to shockingly accurate impersonations, these moments are pure entertainment. These are the most iconic moments when celebrities hilariously impersonated other celebrities right to their faces. Trust me, you won't believe some of their reactions. Starting the list are best friends and co-stars, Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. With Dwayne Johnson doing a spot-on impression of Kevin Hart trying to speak to a girl in high school. It was so accurate that Kevin couldn't stop laughing.
I'm Kevin Hart, right, in high school. Okay, yeah. Hey, everybody, hey, girl. No, she ain't hear me. Hey, what's up, man? No, he ain't seen me. Come on. Come on. Hey, Miss Johnson. Yeah, I'm gonna do good on that test. Yeah.
Jack Black completely sold it and got everyone on stage cracking up when he delivered an uncanny impression of Jason Momoa in front of him. It was so good when he threw his hair forward in an absolute resemblance to Jason.
Brother, just like to get on my hog, take it across the universe, and make it back in time for some pokey and just chill. Couple brouhahas and we're on our way.
Eddie Murphy has always done Mike Tyson impressions on his stand-ups, but it hit different when he got to do it in front of Mike himself, when they were about to present an award at the MTV award night. It was so hilarious to the crowd, and even Mike was impressed.
The producers of the show was hoping you'd have a little more feeling of more Mike, a little bit more Mike Tyson, more Mike Tysonism, like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sammy and I would like...
Kevin Spacey is famously known for doing his Jack Nicholson impressions, but at the 2010 American Film Institute AFI Life Achievement Award Gala, Spacey recalled the time he worked with Nicholson on the 1986 film Heartburn. He famously captured Nicholson's iconic drawl and laid-back cadence, reenacting a story about Nicholson's advice on working with a director who laughs constantly, concluding the impression with the classic Hollywood quip, "Another day, another $50,000.
He gave me some pretty good advice about working with Mike. Isn't this brave? Another day, another $50,000. No, Jack said, the one thing about Nichols is he's a comic. The bastard's always laughing. It's like working with a damn clown in a director's chair.
Of course, we can't talk about impressions without mentioning comedian Godfrey, who always have a lot of celebrity impressions. His impression of Jason Statham is a legendary bit in his stand-up routine, largely characterized by Statham's raspy and whispering Cockney growl. He got to do it in front of Jason, and he was truly impressed.
I want Jason Statham to be, I want you to do a movie, because I said sometimes when I'm watching a Jason Statham movie, I can't hear his voice. It's so fucking low, And so I said, I think you should make a movie called The Librarian. And then Jason Statham comes up and goes, I told you guys to be quiet. And you're still talking. Was that all right?
Tom Hiddleston performed his iconic Robert De Niro impression on The Graham Norton Show in 2015. The most famous part of this moment occurred when Hiddleston nervously decided to perform the impression directly to De Niro's face, reenacting the legendary restaurant scene from the 1995 crime film Heat.
Man cuts back to the esteemed gentleman at the end of the sofa. What if you do got me boxed in? I'm not gonna put you down. Living face to face, yeah. But I will not hesitate, not for a second. That's my...
Tom Hiddleston also performed a spot-on impression of Graham Norton on The Graham Norton Show when prompted by Norton himself. Hiddleston playfully asked for cue cards, famously mimicking Norton's signature hand gestures and repeatedly exclaiming, "Welcome back, welcome back."
So, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You've never been on the show.
Who knew Ariana Grande was good with impressions? She famously debuted her spot-on impression of her new best friend, Cynthia Erivo, during the Wicked press tour, most notably during a red carpet interview with Access Hollywood at the Los Angeles premiere. It was so spot-on that Cynthia herself had to acknowledge.
Of course, babe. Of course. What was that there?
What was that there? What was that? That is very good, actually.
She is going to trip, please. Can someone please take care of that for her?
You've never heard it.
Really good. Oh my God.
Reese Witherspoon showed off different variations of her Oprah Winfrey's impressions, including a deeper, more serious tone about the meaning of life, when she and Oprah tested their imitation skills on The Late Late Show with James Corden. She was really impressed with her version.
Reese, give us your best Oprah giving out a car.
Okay, if it's not the giving in the car,
okay, go on.
It's probably something very emphatic with a very low voice about how deep the meaning of life is.
Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon famously duel in iconic Michael Caine impressions throughout their BBC comedy series and film, The Trip, 2010, and its sequels. The comedic bit relies on both men battling to prove who has the most accurate Caine impression, with signature phrases like, "She was only 15," and "Not a lot of people know that." Michael Caine was actually impressed in the audience that he joined in.
Tonight is about, and by the way, what? You're only doing him when he's got, you can only do him with the cigar voice later on.
That is not true. I can do the young Michael Caine talking like that, but I can also do the Batman Michael Caine.
But you can't do the emotional Michael Caine. His voice.
I can be a lot more emotional. I do not want to bury another Batman.
Do you know what I hear? He doesn't like people doing impersonations.
He doesn't like people doing impersonations?
He thinks it denigrates his art and his creativity.
You are taking the mickey out of me, and I do not like it.
I don't like everything from Alfie to Zulu.
I love Zulu. That was a wonderful film. I thought that was Zulu was one of his best films.
You're funny men, but you're out of shape. With me, it's a full-time job. Now, behave yourself. Watch this.
That's a very good Michael Caine.
Julie Bowen's dead-on impression of her Modern Family co-star Sofia Vergara is legendary. One of the most famous hints of her doing the bit is when she mimics Vergara's signature Colombian accent to obsess over whether an outfit is cocktail appropriate.
Ellen, and I said, you know, I'm gonna wear, she goes, is it cocktail? I said, well, I'm wearing like trousers, but cocktail. Right, yeah, they're cocktails. She goes, I will wear something tight and like a dolce maybe, but it will have fruit on it or flowers, so you know it's for the day. It's cocktail.
While doing a press line for their thriller Insomnia, Robin Williams noticed Al Pacino nearby, hid behind his shoulder, and launched into a flawless, over-the-top impersonation of Al Pacino's trademark intensity, yelling, "No, don't! You're out of order! You're out of order!" While Al Pacino playfully mouthed the words,
I have that voice! Annunziato! Mandalaro che l'hai visto? No, don't. Arriva pure, la gista è vero. Questa! I'm out of order. You're out of order!
Up next, Woody Harrelson famously did a spot-on impression of his True Detective co-star, Matthew McConaughey, during an Oscar award presentation night.
All right. Come on back to the Airstream after I make the best margarita this side of the Rio Grande.
Jamie Foxx famously did his spot-on Barack Obama impression during the We Are One inaugural celebration at the Lincoln Memorial on January 19, 2009. He delivered the comedian-style impression to a massive, historic crowd of approximately 1.8 million people who had gathered in Washington, D.C. for the presidential festivities. Obama was so thrilled in the crowd, he couldn't stop laughing.
He said, if there's
anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day. It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did at this defining moment, change has come to America.
Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt are another funny duo in the industry. Here is Dwayne Johnson doing an impression of Emily Blunt right in her face.
And she likes to say,
no, I don't.
British
I've never
sense
said
of
it.
Uma.
I've never said it.
Uma.
It gets worse.
Another master of impressions is Bill Hader. He famously impersonated Christopher Walken right in his face in the iconic Saturday Night Live sketch titled Meet the Family, originally aired in 2008. Which featured a hilarious Walken family reunion, where nearly every cast member, including Hader and Amy Poehler, spoke with Walken's signature bizarre stop-and-start cadence.
Christopher, I can't believe you made it.
Wow. When's the last time I saw you, Stanley?
It's my brother John's wedding 15 years ago.
That wedding was so nuts. I recall we stole the ice sculpture. I wonder what happened to it.
I don't know. It probably melted.
Comedian Matt Friend is another master impressionist. He first performed his impression of Howard Stern on his show during a phone call in October 2022, which left Stern famously admitting that hearing the impression was fucking him up. Friend has since appeared live on the Howard Stern show multiple times to demonstrate the bit.
How are you, by the way? Robin, you look beautiful, right?
Right, thank you.
Right. Is this still f***ing you up, Howard? It's fucking me up, right?
Yeah, right. Because when I start talking to Robin after you leave, I get crazy, you know.
Right. Can we just
Right,
talk
Robin?
about this? Can we just talk about this? Right.
Go
I just
ahead,
want to know
go
this, right? Right or wrong, right?
Right.
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 Hey, Howard, left or right, right?
Right.
Right. Right. Right on red, right?
Right.
Right. I jerk off with my blank hand, right?
Right hand, right.
Right. As Matthew McConaughey would say, all right, right.
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 All right. Amen. Wonderful.
Another celebrity known for his perfect impressions is Jay Pharoah. He performed his legendary Shaquille O'Neal impression directly in front of Shaq while hosting the NBA Awards. He walked out as the new Shaq, instantly locking into the deep, mumbled voice and hilarious, slightly cross-eyed look, and delivered the bit to perfection.
All my friends were saying mean things. Hurt my feelings. Shaq a big, strong man outside, but soft inside. Shaq hate bullies. Everyone is calling Shaq dumb, but Shaq not dumb. I have a doctorate. Charles is the dumb one. Charles probably think doctorate is a girl doctor. Shaq a boy doctor.
Worth mentioning on the list again is Eddie Murphy, and here on Saturday Night Live, he perfectly nailed a Tracy Morgan impression as he was standing next to him. The bit was so funny that Tracy himself busted out laughing.
You probably stayed up late on Saturday to watch. Tracy.
What is Showtime at the Apollo? Featuring Sandman Sims.
No. Come on, y'all really don't know?
Hosted by Steve Harvey.
Again, no.
Y'all ready for your next act? Let me hear you say yeah.
This is not that.